right, let's go, man. This is 704 Charlotte Bound Show. Welcome, everybody, man. Let's get this show started. It is Monday, October the 27th. And we're about to get in here and discuss, man, the Carolina Panthers. Kind of touch up on what happened with the game yesterday. And bring that back to you guys. Go into a natural motion of what we're going to talk about today, man. Today's show is, man, are the Carolina Panthers a quarterback away? It's time to revisit that conversation, and we'll talk about some other stuff. And that does come with, keeping in mind of next year and that the offensive line is healthy by then. And, like Ash mentioned earlier to me, I'm saying, depending on the coaching or whatever. But just, assuming everything is all well in the other departments and Dan Morgan goes into the draft and kill it again, are we a quarterback away from really making it happen? And get to these playoffs successfully. No, the year's not over with and things could change. But you know what a quarterback away means, meaning, winning on a regular, getting back to old school Panthers, winning Panthers. Things that we can just go pump our chests out to work with. Let's get the crew up in here, man. Up first, bro. It's Pop Bullets in the building. Pop, what's going on with you, brother?
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah. Up next, man, on the show, man. As always, man, we got the boy Edge in the building.
Yo, what's getting on? Let's go. Let's roll.
What's up with all the yo shit? Yo, what's
I'm ready to break hearts and break names. That's all.
Man, let's get it, man. Let's get it. First lady of the show, y'all know who it is, man. Bring your A game when you're going to debate against her, man. It's Aries Claire. What's going on?
I'm going to add one more yo.
Show her yo shit.
All the yo.
Look, man, let's go ahead and get into this show, man. And let's, great show yesterday. I was off the hinges. I was directing energy, man. A lot of hurt or whatever, Look, I was off the hinges with Canales yesterday. I wanted war with him, and went through Twitter, y'all, and trying to tell y'all, it's not just me. I just want to get the feel of what other people are talking about. I was on Instagram. Motherfuckers is not feeling Canales, bro. They not. You know what I'm saying? But, you know how we are, man. We on the train one week, we off of the next. 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. We here, man. Welcome everyone to the show, man. Let's go to the comments and welcome the people from the beginning, man. We got Ken B in the building. He said, trade for Shador, the solution to everyone's problem, whether they know it or not. Wouldn't be mad at that right now. Would not be mad at that.
The solution, I don't know, but I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at it, but I'm not.
1-2.
Shit, we're gonna get into that.
I'm not giving up a second round pick for him. No, sir.
Nah, especially when they picked him in the 5th.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
and he hasn't started a single game.
Yeah, you didn't even value him. So, hey, look.
The man's trash and the other man's treasure.
Shout out to Tri-State Talk Sports, man. He said, you damn right. He also said, give us Jordan Love or Dak. We are 6-2 team right now. Ain't nobody coming off Jordan Love or Dak.
Hell no.
Hey, we dreaming now. He said you got to watch that all 22-79 on the Bills. Spencer Brown was dominating Derek Brown. It was so sad to watch. I mean, sometimes people get people. Sometimes you have an off day. I mean, Derek. I still count on Derek Brown to win most of those matches, though, man. Sometimes you run into your challenge. My boy Ramman Boyd in the building, he said, yep, we're a quick QB, O-line, linebacker, secondary away. Even though Andy shit the bed, Bryce ain't too much better. Not for a playoff and on a season. And shout out to my brother JP in the building early. Said that Benjamin beat is still hot. And we're rocking to that. Got a story to tell about Biggie. He said, "Bring some weed. I got a story to tell." Well, that's some old school joints. That's 90s hip hop. You know? I'm gonna start off with the first lady as we always do, man. Well, not always, but today we
What's up?
Claire.
Huh?
Oh, if everything else is straight, right? I mean, like
Define everything. Before
no,
I
that's the
answer
big
this, define everything.
Okay, so if the rest of the people on our current team are pretty much healthy, are we a quarterback away? I mean, we're dealing with injuries like any other team deals with injuries. But if everybody's healthy, talk to me.
I don't want to be that fan that says we saw what just happened when we played real competition, and look what happened. I get that Bryce was not in there and Andy was, and there's people who want to speculate that had Bryce been in, it would have been a different game. It would have looked different. We could have actually won, whatever. I think for me, though, because we're saying things like that and the fact that we still, I mean, however you want to slice it, we still got scored how many points? It was 40 points by the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we allowed to get scored on. My answer is no, we are not a quarterback away. Even if without injuries, we still need a linebacker. I don't care what anyone says. We still need someone who can truly be the air quote quarterback of that defense. We definitely need an actual QB on the offensive side of the ball. At this rate, because I mean, I get you're saying healthy, but it seems like we're going to definitely need an offensive lineman somewhere on the line, be it at center or maybe at tackle. So I mean, and then the secondary brings some things that leave a little bit to be desired. I mean, they have been, they've been gelling, they've been firing in all cylinders for the most part, but is it something where I feel like with the team that we have now, if everybody was healthy and there was no other people being brought in, no other FAs, no other draft picks, and the only difference was that we could put in anybody else at QB, or we would just go select any other QB than the ones that we have, would that make a big difference? I still don't think it would make a difference, but not enough to say we are easily contending for a Super Bowl. No.
Right.
So I think there's definitely more pieces to this puzzle that need to be found and put together. Is QB one of them? Yes. But I think there are other key pieces that would make a big difference on not allowing points being scored on us. And then, of course, getting the guy who is going to help get points scored for us. So,
okay.
Or a few picks away, or a few free agent signings and a couple of draft picks away. I don't think we're a whole 2-3 seasons away from that. But I think you could easily argue maybe another round of free agency and draft, and draft picks. You could be looking at something a little bit different, a lot different, even.
Wow, I mean, and that's what the draft is for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't feel any reason why Dan Morgan can't go out there and redo what he did this past year, bro. The guys is out there. You just gotta have an eye, and it looks like he has an eye for talent. You know what I'm saying? Just wish he was more involved with some of the decision making that's going on the field. I understand he's probably trying to just not be in Canales' way because he probably don't want Tepper in his way. But I mean, y'all there for each other. Y'all got to guide each other, man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I add something to what you said before Edge goes?
Mm-hmm.
If anything with Dan Morgan, I wish he would act as a better buffer between Dave and Tepper, between Dave Canales and David Tepper.
Okay.
I wish he would actually take more control and be more of a buffer between the two.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. I was just trying to phrase it also in that way, just be a buffer.
It seems like he's just trying to stay out of both of those guys' way. No, you need to be involved. You know what I'm saying? Do what general managers do, man. Shout out to my brother JP right away, man. You know what I'm saying? With the showing the love, man. With the $10 super chat. Shout out to JP, man. He said team building is an ever ongoing thing, not a build a team, then stop building to find your QB, right? He said find the right QB, just makes your team building easier along the way. And I absolutely agree with that, bro. That's why it's so necessary that, I mean, I don't need to tell y'all are Panthers fans, about everything we've done since Cam. A lot of you guys know what was going on before Cam. We many times in the past we pulled up the history of our quarterbacks. It reads like a tragedy. It reads like a tragedy. I mean, when you can say in your 30-something year history, and that at this point, that's kind of a long time. It ain't as much as others, but if all you can say is Jake Delhomme, Cam Newton, and at this point, the only other person that I feel comfortable even putting in there was a guy who only played 1 year, and that was Teddy Bridgewater. But when you take Teddy Bridgewater out, and all you just Cam Newton and Jake Delhomme, that's it. It reads like a tragedy, man. Edge, are we a quarterback away?
Man, hell no, not even close. Look, with this quarterback situation that we're in, we're not the Browns, but we're damn sure not the Jets. But also, we need better coaching. We need better coaching because after this season, we already know there's going to be a few assistant coaches gone. There's going to be possibly a new defensive coordinator in the building. So saying to the fact that we're a quarterback away is wrong. We can't say that because the coach the next coach that we bring in, is he gonna gel? Is he gonna gel well with the guys that we already have on his roster? That's the biggest thing that we have to figure out, And if we figure out the coaching thing, then possibly maybe be a quarterback away. But we're never gonna know that we're gonna be a quarterback away unless Canales actually can bring his guy in. Which, when I mean his guy, I mean actually bring in the quarterback that he wants to run his system, or bring in a quarterback that wants to run Brad Izik's system. Just saying.
If Canales knows best, Izzik ain't gonna be here next year.
Yeah, I can tell you exactly the reason why too.
Yeah, but Canales is not gonna fire him. And we go back to what me and Claire just said. That's Dan Morgan's job.
No, but after I did some digging on Izzik, I tried to figure out why Izzik's name was popping into my head, why that name sounded familiar. I finally figured out his family tree. I finally figured it out.
What is it?
His granddad and his dad his grandfather was a coach, and his dad was a GM with the Jets. And right now the Jets they need some offensive help.
Go over there.
They got ties over there with the Jets. You never know.
Pop. So
yes, sir.
Are the Carolina Panthers a
QB away?
QB away.
No, we're not. We're not a QB away. I mean, we're missing too many positions that need to be filled. Yes, a good QB would help. Unfortunately, I don't know if they're gonna allow Canales to get him his own quarterback. I did think it was kind of strange at first that they didn't let Hendon Hooker get in those snaps last game. But I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? It seemed like Canales is trying to protect him because Andy Dalton went out there and stinked it up so bad. Why would you throw another guy out there underneath the bus? for him to stink it out bad too. So when you're displaying talent and it's going to be on your call, you want to make sure it's going to be looking the best it can look. Even though I wanted Hooker to get some time in, I kind of sat back and thought about it like, that might be why.
All right.
Yeah. But no, we're not a quarterback away. We got too many pieces. We have 9 picks in this draft coming up, and I'm predicting 5 of them will be defense.
Okay, so look, let me put more emphasis on away playoffs, like steadily playoffs
Um,
steadily.
as far as playoffs, I
I'm not
mean,
saying away from no damn Super Bowl.
yeah,
Please let me
but
just make that clear.
that's kind of
Yeah.
where my head is at anyway. When you said, "Are we a quarterback away?" That means contending to the playoffs or
Hmm.
at least winning the division. I don't think that we're too far off that we couldn't, but we just need to. This draft is probably more important than last draft. I'm be honest with y'all, because of the guys that's not going to be on the contract after this year. I mean, K Mays, Brady Christensen, um, Icky gotta get paid. Um,
No, you don't.
J-
But you can continue.
well, I mean, you really want to go back and look for another left tackle? I mean, he's not doing a bad job. Uh, who else? Jalen Coker. Do you want to bring him back? Um, so there's several guys. Bryce Young possibility. There's several guys that you got to take in consideration depending on the outcome of the season.
Right.
What are you gonna do? And you got to get offensive alignment. Like we're depleted. We're really depleted right now. Like it's ugly. So that's my take on that.
All right, man. So look, the question I got for all of y'all, man, you know what I'm saying? And anyone can start off. And it's a question for all of you guys, man. If Bryce continues to have a bad year, the Carolina Panthers are only gonna bring Bryce. Okay. If Bryce has a bad year, the question is, you would only be willing to bring Bryce back if what? We'll start with Claire though.
There has to be an if.
Yeah. That's why I
Oh.
said you as a like if you were the GM, what would be the only reason you would bring him back for?
But the this question is based on if he continues to play bad only, right?
If he continues to play mediocre, I gotta say mediocre because if he's bad, then he'll probably be out of here.
I'm. Do my conditions have to be based off of his performance, or can my conditions be based on if I was Dan Morgan, what I would say to David Tepper?
If you was Dan Morgan,
Okay. So if I was Dan Morgan, I would only say that I'm bringing, if he plays bad or mediocre, whatever terminology you want to use. Pardon me. I would say I'm only bringing him back if the understanding is that I'm not exercising his 5th-year option. And if going into this free agency and / 2026 draft, that me and Brant Tillis and Dave Canales all get to sit down together and pick a guy to come in here and actually compete for the starting job. I'm only bringing him back if the answer is no and you can't do that. Then I don't want to say you're kind of putting yourself in a bad position, but I mean, somebody needs to drop their balls when it comes to this. And if Dan Morgan wants to do this, if he actually wants to keep his job, because having a bad QB is not the way to keep your job. I hate to say it, you kind of have to tell him, well, then he's gone after this year. Right. He played bad, so then you either trade him, you cut him, whatever. If you want him back this year, then let him actually compete for the starting job with true competition. That's the only way I'm bringing him back, and there's no exercising his 5th-year option because that's way too expensive of a gamble at that point. You can use that money to allocate it to other players who actually deserve a shot. And if he's as good as everybody says he is, and he gets his shit figured out after he's got real competition and he shows promise and he actually gets to start whatever, then going into his 4th year, that's his ultimate prove it year. But if he's bad, I mean, then he's probably not going to get that start. So if he plays bad, the only way I'm bringing him back is if I'm allowed to go get somebody to truly compete with him, not go get an undrafted free agent quarterback to go compete with him, not go get Ryan Tannehill, who hasn't been in football in over a year, to come compete for an actual some guy between at least rounds. It may not be round 1, but somewhere between the early rounds of round 1 or day 2, like a true guy who could come in here and develop and also compete. That's the only way I'm bringing him back.
I caught on one of the things that you said, and one of the things I want to point out that you just said is you said to come in and compete with him. Going forward, man, I feel like Bryce has to compete with who they bring in.
Yeah. I don't care who it is, but it needs to be someone who can bring competition, though.
Okay, exactly. I'm saying next year you automatically, no matter what, become QB2.
Oh, okay.
If you're going to bring his ass back. All right, Pop.
So make him a backup.
So, yeah, this is going to be a doozy. Hold on to your seatbelts. I'm Dan Morgan.
Before you get started, shout out to JP with the $10 super chat, showing the love today, man. JP, man. I'll let your boy. Hey, look, May said if Carolina finishes with a losing record this year, Bryce at QB1 and if QB2 can't be Canales' plan for next season. It can't be.
At best, it'll be Bryce at QB2 and someone else will be QB1.
Yeah, it can't. I mean, then I'm pretty sure Pop might want to do his own show where he's like, and the show will be called, man, Torn Told Us. If that motherfucker bring back Andy Dalton and Bryce, Pop will be like, Canales ain't learned nothing. But look, he said it's proven not to work under multiple coaching regimes now, though. So,
agreed.
I agree. On you, Pop.
So, for me, if I'm Dan Morgan.
Also, the link is in the chat, guys, for those who want to join now.
And if Bryce is still playing terrible, I'm letting letting Canales go. Yeah. There's no need to have him sit here and be in a situation where he's not actually able to grow or see the potential of his coaching with the QB that's not his. It's not fair to him. So why keep him? Let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Let him go somewhere where he can grow and become a better coach. I mean, I'm still a Canales guy. Shout out to him for announcing that Rico will be the starter going forward. Appreciate that.
Wow.
So he is learning.
I didn't hear that.
Maybe there is some buffering going on, Claire, a little bit. Mm-hmm. Seeing Dan Morgan up in that booth looking at the game.
It's either that or not Rico. It's either that or Dave might have taken. I don't know if he took it to heart what Rico told him, because I can't remember who posted it in our Discord, but Rico told him, if you're getting trade offers and one of those offers has the potential for me to start, then let me go. And if Canales knows that that's the ultimatum, that the only way we can keep him is if he gets the bulk of the carries, then maybe he kind of, I don't know if that's what it was. I think that could have had something to do with it too.
It could be that. It could also be that maybe somebody's starting to get it, even though we're paying the person. If they're not outperforming, which should be the motto, then the person who is should be the starter. Yeah, we messed up, you know what I'm saying? But you got to lay in that bed. You paid whoever you paid, they ain't performing. But the next person who is, maybe they figuring out. So I approve that message from Canales. But that's what I would do. I would let Canales walk. I'm like, hey man, we cool. We'll always be best friends. But I'd rather you be somewhere where you're dealing with an owner who's going to appreciate you, is going to look out for you and your best interests, and actually show what you can do out here when it comes to play calling and being a coach. That's what
this is where I would defend Canales, man. Canales has every right. I can't stand him, but Pop can back me back. You guys can back me up when I say this. I said that man, he deserves 3 years. Because that third year is strictly for one reason. Because that man deserves a coach under his own quarterback. I don't want to hear none of that. If he go get a rookie quarterback, then you got to start his time back over. I don't want to hear none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and people have tried to link him to older quarterbacks and says he doesn't do well. Well, so if you want to go try to, if somebody coming off their contract, if he want to go that route, I'm with it too. I think that man absolutely deserves to coach the team with his own quarterback. Then, if they move on from him, we can say he had his own quarterback. I don't think it's fair for him not to have his own quarterback, but he's got to get rid of these horrible tendencies and shit that he does. Shout out to the SC Panthers boy 803. He said Dave's play calling and the personnel he chose to put on the field is the main in Carolina go with the hot hand period until stopped. And then I'm glad to hear that he said he's going to go with Rico. You know, I'm wondering how much pull Canales has sometimes, bro. Like, do you go to Dan Morgan and say, hey, look, man, this is what's working. I want to continue with this. Is Dan Morgan telling you, no, we paid Chuba, he got to continue to be out there, or we pay whoever else? Man, look, it's just like, I feel like at some point, and I know Pop would love to hear this, I think at some point that Horn, that Jimmy Horn is going to break loose. I think at some point, he's
get the ball to him accurately. Yeah. He's going to take off.
I think he's going to break loose. You know what I'm saying? Because he can get open. He can get open, bro. I think he can get open better than Excel and some of the other receivers on the team. Nobody's touching Tedder Roy. You know what I'm saying? So I think that man can get open like that. I've seen the improvement with Excel. It's just, man, I don't know, man. I would just love to see these dudes into some different coaching, man. You know, but you got to get Canales that credit or whatever. But my thing with the Rico thing is this, man. I don't know how that's going to work out. But if I'm Canales, like, man, if I'm the head coach and Rico has a crazy year, like he runs for damn near 1,500. I don't know nobody don't want to eat no dad money or whatever, but I mean, if they only want to pay one running back, then I'm paying fucking Rico.
Right.
I love Chuba to death. Nobody defends him more than me. But if Rico is special, that's what you got to go with.
If you've actually found a player that you've been able to unlock yourself as a coach, then why would you not?
And guess what? Chuba ain't Canales'. Chuba's from another regime.
Mm-hmm.
But Chuba proved himself under that regime that he can actually do it. He can actually he can actually run the ball.
That's why I said I don't know how they're gonna work that out. You know, it's on you anyway, Edge.
Don't give Bryce Young his fifth-year option. Use that money to pay Rico. Let me stop.
I don't see no bullshit, bro. Like it's like what I said. Fucking.
Let me bring somebody in before you get started, man. Coming to the show, man. Y'all.
He was a musical.
Y'all know this man, you know, always comes with a great stats. Sometimes he on demon time, man. We got Tri-State in the building.
What up?
What's going
good, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's good? I'm gonna come to you, Tri-State, in a second. Let me let Edge finish up.
Yeah.
It's based on what I'm saying before, man. Like, it's all gonna be based on what we do. You know, I believe that Canales needs to bring his own guy in here to let him mold? Yeah. He does. But also at the same time, I understand why we gotta let Rico do what he needs to do. I mean, you're not gonna let a guy who just led the league two times in a week in rushing from scrimmage and from yards of scrimmage and with touchdowns. You're not gonna let a guy like that just walk and then let somebody else grab him and take him. Because if you're gonna let him walk, if you're gonna let Rico walk, you better get a draft pick for him. You better get some draft picks for him. And the only reason why I'm letting Chuba go, only reason why I want to let him go is that I'll eat the dead money, and I got ETN, and I'll start using ETN more.
Yeah, I know people can think differently from me before we get with Tri-State, but I don't want picks for something special, man. I want to keep that.
I want to keep it too. Look. I want to keep it too. But if there's a deal out there that is too good not to fucking take, you're gonna fucking take it. Don't be stupid. Don't be
They're not
stupid and put and not get freaking a Brian Burns fucking trade
they're not
for
gonna
this
do it for
motherfucker.
Rico Dowdle though, bro. Not something.
I I
They ain't even
I
gonna come
understand.
close to stupid.
So you're not bro, look, yeah, but here's the thing though. We're known for doing stupid shit like that.
I'm talking about people ain't gonna
Having a deal
offer us
right in
that
front.
stupid.
I understand that. I understand that. There's smart GMs that won't do that, but there's some dumbass GMs out there who would do that. That
Yeah,
are desperate.
that's
That's
a fact.
desperate. Keyword
Trust,
Cincinnati. The keyword desperate. Cincinnati desperate for a running back.
but we're in that same category with those bad teams do bad shit. I
We're
would
not
like to
we're,
think,
we're not desperate like that, Twan.
yeah, I feel like we turning the curve with Dan Morgan, bro. I don't think he takes desperate shit. And one of the things I said that I remember saying about Dan Morgan was that I love that we got a GM that's not afraid to say no. That shit don't work for us.
Well, you also got Brent Tillerson the side who's also like
Who's
helping him
definitely
out.
gonna come behind him and say fuck no.
Yeah, exactly.
Tri-State. Maybe he ain't.
Euro.
Are we a
Was,
quarterback away, bro?
huh?
Are we a quarterback away from the
I
playoffs?
think I think I think personally, this is my personal opinion. I think so we're 4-4 right now. So my brother hit me with this yesterday, and it kind of blew my mind when he said it. And it's like the most simple thing in the world.
9 more games.
Bro, he goes, yo, if y'all had Dak as your quarterback, you guys would probably be 6-2 right now. And I thought about it, and I was like, yo, you're honestly right. Honestly, I look at a guy like Jordan Love last night, right? If he's the quarterback of the Carolina Panthers right now, we're not a 6-win team. I can confidently say that we're a
Yeah.
6-win team. Confident.
Hold on. I'm gonna say something that I don't want to get focused on this because this shit ain't gonna happen. But if Dak is our quarterback,
We're 6-2 right now, Twan. No doubt about it in my mind.
the only team I'm gonna get a win to is who we just played. That's because they ran all over us. I don't think Dak
And
could have
the and
caught
the
up
and
to
the
that.
and the New England game. But
No,
I
and the
don't think
New
we could
England
have beat
game.
New England with Dak, bro.
Maybe you're right. You're right. But I definitely don't think we start the season 0-2. I think we beat
We
Jacksonville
gave the
with Dak,
ball
and I
up a lot.
definitely think Dak don't put us in the situation Bryce did in the Arizona game
Yeah,
with the two
we
early
gave up a
turnovers.
lot of
Bryce
turnovers
put
in
us
that
Bryce
New
put us in
England
a
game.
2 touchdown hole within 6 minutes into the game.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Correct.
I mean a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl champ. I still think we're a quarterback in about I'd say we're about a quarterback away, a linebacker, and another
Just to get
solid
us
corner.
playoffs.
Oh, just to
Just
get to the playoffs? Oh, we're a quarterback away.
yeah.
We're a quarterback away
no,
Because I mean we're
to
gonna
be a
add.
playoff team. Well,
I mean,
you
bro,
have to give me context on the quarterback.
no, I still trust Dan Morgan to go into the draft and do the right thing. Because we're gonna get another linebacker, bro. I mean, because we already got the other shit. I don't think we're gonna go chasing no more wide receivers. We need to get a QB. I know we're gonna have to get like Pop said earlier, we might have to get a couple linemen, but probably another safety too.
yeah.
Yeah,
We need
but
a legit free safety.
Well,
An actual free safety.
yeah, I think without a doubt, you start off with that linebacker.
Yeah.
I didn't do the
Unless
whole
you
game.
go QB first.
I didn't do the whole
Mhm.
game completely, y'all, but I put it in the chat earlier. All of James Cook's big runs happened when the Bills let Spencer Brown block Derek Brown 1-on-1. And Spencer Brown had success doing that.
Yeah,
Every single one of James Cook's 10 plus yard runs, if you look at the tape, they left Spencer Brown, number 79, on the Bills, right tackle, 1-on-1 with Derek Brown. And he held his own. At least on every one of those big runs I saw, he held Derek Brown in check. And that was the spurt, that little jolt they needed. All they needed to do was, it wasn't nothing sexy. It wasn't like, oh, they were pulling a guard over there to take him by surprise. They just took their chances in certain situations on run plays where they went away from Derek Brown. They let Spencer Brown handle him 1-on-1, and the rest of the guys did their job.
But
It goes to show you, if Derek Brown is not disrupting a game completely, it really takes away it. When Derek Brown is on, it kind of alleviates the other holes we have on the defense. You feel what I'm saying?
My man that
And when
handles
he's
But
them.
neutralized, it gets exposed.
Yeah, my man
that's
handled them, but damn, he handles everybody. It ain't Derek Brown was just a victim.
but at the
I'm
end of the
telling you,
day, at the end of the day,
it just shows you where our holes are.
Yeah,
We do need another defensive lineman too. I don't care
Yeah.
how.
yeah.
I mean, even with Bobby Brown, who is still being played out of
that's
position, I don't
exactly
care what
what I was
anyone
gonna
says.
say. That's exactly what I was gonna say,
Sorry,
Claire.
Poppin. Go ahead.
Why is
I'll
he
let you
not?
talk. I've talked a lot. Go ahead.
No, you haven't. I'm gonna make it short. Cause you got Turk Wharton, who's trash at stopping the run, and you had him out there as a starter instead of Bobby Brown,
Yeah,
who you're
man.
not using in
The
the right
fuck.
place. Go ahead, Claire.
Well, and then I've seen alternatively, they'll put Ashawn in sometimes in the middle, and that seems to work okay. But when I see if we're ever running a 4-2, and when I see the two smallest guys in the middle, I'm like, what are we doing? Because I've seen it where Ashawn and Turk are in the middle. I'm like, what is this? Why? Why? Just put if you're gonna run it with two big guys, if you're gonna run it with 4-2 or even a 3-4, put your
Mhm.
biggest guys in the middle. Because when Derek Brown gets in on the inside, he can be very disruptive. But the moment you move him to the outside, it's you're asking him to do something that he's currently not built to do. One,
Mhm.
because that's what's driven me crazy with how any of these defensive coordinators or these coaches have handled Derek Brown's situation. Because he came to the league, he was too big. With how they wanted to run it, he needed to lose weight. He lost the weight, and then they wanted to switch it up. Then he had to gain weight. Then he lost weight, and it's just like, just play him to what he does naturally. Stop trying to ask him to be five different things, because guess what? If he's great at one thing, then keep him and develop him on that one great thing, because then he's
Mhm.
disruptive. And stop trying to be cute with all the different line looks.
There.
I know everyone wants to be creative because that's how you throw off the offense. I get it. But if you're going to be creative with putting guys in the positions to perform at their best. Don't do it just because you think, oh, well, if I put these two guys in the middle, it will trip them up because they'll never understand. They'll never think, why do they have these two guys in the middle? And you think it's going to trip them up. No, just
Mhm.
play the guys to their strengths and their abilities and go with it. Don't try to be cute. It's the only thing about
Eh,
Evero. He's impressed me so far this year, but those are still some things that it's just like, stop trying to be cute. Just stop.
Claire, he think he's Kansas City defense.
He's not C Spagnola.
He
I'm
think
sorry.
he's Kansas City all of a sudden. You trying to do all
Well,
this
there's got to
freaky
be a way to
ass?
have a variety without compromising parts of your defense. And
But
if he doesn't
that's
know how to find that sweet spot, then work on finding that sweet spot, please.
he. But and going back to Evero's history, when he was in Denver, and yes, they had one good year as a top 10 defense. I get it, but none of those men, all of them were under. Well, not all of them. The heaviest guy he had on there was like 305 pounds on his defensive line.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
you're doing the same repetitive thing, trying to find those same sources. So what was the point of bringing in a Bobby Brown? Yes, I do believe we need a three tech to come in to help Bobby Brown and Derek Brown as well. But what is Bobby Brown sitting there on the bench for? I don't get it. He was a starter
They've got
last
to.
year.
He's always like a defensive end / defensive tackle too. He's a backup. We are currently paying a backup, and we're also paying the guy in front of him,
Starter money.
which is
Start
wild to me.
starter money.
That is
And
wild to
Turk
me.
Burton ain't did shit. And I think you bring Turk Wharton on pass plays when you got him paying the back. But other than that, I'm not bringing him in first down. And they're a running team. I don't get Everill's scheme.
Or you bring
I
him
don't
in
think he gets it anymore.
when they did that one look. I couldn't tell you what it was. I'm not the biggest defensive mind on this panel, but it was that one look where they had like five. It was like five defensive linemen at one
Hmm.
point, and they was. I think it was because they were right there at like, I don't know. It was a short yardage gain for them, but they had Derek Brown, Ashawn, Bobby, Turk, and I think they had one more on there. It wasn't Cam Jackson because he was on the bench, but they had five big guys, and I was like, "What is this?" Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I
But I
remember.
mean,
I remember that play.
but when you do
It was
stuff like that,
nice.
you can have Turk be a fifth lineman then, or something like that. Have him be a fifth, defensive tackle if you're going to run like a 5 I know Belichick was. I know I've seen Belichick do that in the past year, where he ran like a 5. I don't know if it's a 5-2 or a 5-1 or something like that. It's something weird. It's another. It's another hybrid type. But
He had to
Yeah,
Turner
work
does
but
not
Saturday.
need to be an all-down defensive end, defensive tackle. He does not need to be
Not
an
at
every
all.
down guy. But yet we play him
yeah,
as such.
well, the reason why Bill Belichick was able to run something like that is because he had a big boy like Vince Warford, who was fucking 6'4", fucking damn near fucking 365 pounds on the fucking defensive line. So
Well,
he was
Bobby
able
Brown's
to
not that big, but
he was able to run something like that with him.
well, and I
Let
don't know
me
if
read
Cam Jackson is hurt, but
JP's.
Cam Jackson's also a big dude. He's 6'4", 6'5", 340 something. He's a big dude, but he's never active.
Let me read JP's super chat, man. Shout out to JP with the $5 super chat. He said, for those who don't know, Dak currently is second in passing yards and TDs and first in QBR.
That
That's
doesn't shock me.
That's the impact.
That doesn't shock
So
me at all.
my thing is, if we ever
Jared-
wanted to
Jared Goff was first.
save up our money for something, and somebody who can cover up some things sometimes or whatever, and you serious about your offense, and the guys that we got over there in our front office, man, look, and you know who Dak plays for. I don't think he appreciates him. I don't think he appreciates anybody on this damn team. He only cares
No,
about
he
the
does.
star. He only cares about the damn
No,
star.
no. Oh, you talking about the guy who he's playing for?
I'm talking about
Yeah.
Jones. He only
Jared.
cares about the
Jones
star.
cares. Jones cares about the star. Dak cares about his team.
Right. So that's why, look, I feel like the person you can finesse is him.
We've already done it once.
Yeah.
Twice.
You see what we got him. We got him to take, like, look, man, call him and say, what do you want for that?
But here's a
At least hear him out.
he ain't gonna eat that dead money. I think the only way he'll eat that dead money is if he knows he can go out and grab Shador. I think
I don't
that's the
know. He
only
seems
way.
to really like Joe.
Oh, he
Hell,
loves
I'd
Joe.
take Joe right about now.
He loves him some Joe. Because Dak is one injury, missing 2 or 3 games away from Joe being a starter.
Guess who just popped up in the house? It's Flame for Jesus. This man is trying to build our whole membership community by himself. I ain't mad at him.
No, sir.
Every time Flame for Jesus comes through, man, he drops 5 memberships. The 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I clicked onto our membership thing the other day, man, and I had to go to page 2.
Oh, damn. Oh, wow. It's a lot.
Yeah. And one of the things that he's also doing is, as a member, for people who say they don't get the notification, members get the notification right away. It's like it fights through whatever, and the members get it. So you always know when we go live. So anybody that's not on a membership, it's going to draft you in the chat if you don't have a membership and assign memberships to you right now. And let me check to see who got them. Shout out to Flame for Jesus in the building. But perfect segue from what Edge was saying is it time for Dan Morgan to get on the phone and call Cleveland?
And call what? I'm sorry.
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. What's you doing?
Brother, honestly, no bullshit. I don't think they can do it, man. Because, and the only reason why I say they can't do it is because they only got Dylan Gabriel. They don't got no quarterback.
Well, can't or won't. Oh, you mean Cleveland? Okay.
Yeah, Cleveland.
I thought you were talking about Dan. I was like, What
No,
is he?
Dan will do it.
Dan would be a won't, not a can't.
Dan will do it. It's just that I think Cleveland won't do it because they only got Dylan and they gave up fucking Joe Flacco, who's with
Why would you?
Cincinnati,
Why
and
would
they
you
gave
not?
up Kenny Pickett to the Raiders.
Yeah. Why would you not give up somebody that you don't even appreciate?
It's because okay.
Is it worth a
Okay,
second
look.
round pick though, Twan?
Huh? Hell
Is
no.
it worth a second round?
So wait, time out, Edge. Before you go, and I'm sorry to cut
Hold
you
on.
off. Poppin'.
As promised, let me say this. The people that received those memberships was my man Stu. You received a membership from my man Flame for Jesus. Patrick Talbot. You received a membership from Flame for Jesus. Charles Lemon in the building. Charles, where you been, bro? You've received the membership from Flame for Jesus. Single Speed Joe, you received a gift membership by Flame for Jesus, and our admin T Thompson, who should have already been a member. We'll have to give you some type of member shame on that one, T Thompson. Received a gift membership by Flame for Jesus. Shout out to Flame for Jesus, man, for giving all those guys that membership, man.
So what I was going to ask you, Poppin, you keep saying second round pick. Now I'm no longer on any platform of social media outside of anything that deals with like our show. So I've got Twitch, I've got YouTube, any form of social media I'm no longer on. So is the second round pick? Are you just saying that's what they're asking for, or is that something that Stefanski and company have made known that that's what they want for Shador?
That's the rumor now. I can't
Every team is
confirm
going
it,
to tell them to kiss their ass.
but it's that's the rumor for it right now.
Is the rumor from just in general, like that's just what's being spread around? Is that it's? I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet if a team is willing to deal another backup QB into it, they're not gonna. I doubt they'll say a second, because that's all they're using him for.
So
this he's really just there.
Let me tell you why they can't ask for a second. Follow me on this, Pop. If Cleveland asked for a second round for Shador Sanders, knowing they took him in the 5th, then it brings all those rumors back up about why they didn't pick him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the lies that they told, you know what I'm saying?
Which means they'll probably get sued.
And then the racism rumors and all that stuff comes back up. Because then you're admitting to it. Because now you're saying you want a second round for a dude who ain't played a game that you took in the 5th and told everybody that's where he was supposed to get picked at.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to
Can I raise you something also? That means that pretty much without admitting it, it's also going to be looked at. So if you value him as a second round pick, that means you feel that Dylan Gabriel was worthy of being picked in the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Since he's your starter and you refuse to start someone who you value as a second round pick. But I know good and well they don't value Dylan Gabriel as a first round pick. There's no way.
That's why I believe they're going to probably draft another quarterback going into this year's draft.
Oh, yeah.
They will.
I think every mock draft I've seen, they have been drafting a quarterback of some sort. They're drafting a QB every time I see like a mock draft done by some analyst. Or they're also drafting I think I've seen like either not offensive lineman. I feel like it's something on defense, but it's either QB or something on defense. I've never seen anything else.
Shador be on the table. I will offer them the extra 4th we got, or I'm going to go talk to good old Jerry and offer him the 4th for Joe Milton.
Ask him what he wants. He'll tell you something stupid. Hey, look, man! Shout out to D Money in the building. He said, "Dan might have made that call." I want to shout out the people that we haven't shouted out yet. Carolina Panthers deep driver. He said, "Facts, fire the coach." Big walk back in here. He said, "When did Rico say that?" Because I hadn't heard it, but look, I believe it.
When did Rico say what?
I think that should have been bigger news if Rico said, "Look, if y'all ain't gonna make me the number one, then trade me."
Well,
it's in our Discord. I can go pull it up. It's in our Discord.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying I don't believe y'all. I believe it.
Well, they join the Discord. They can see.
I just think that should be bigger news.
It was. If I remember seeing it, it was the conversation was. I think it was Rico and probably a beat writer or somebody who he was being interviewed by. And and I think was it 9 trade calls? Was that right, Poppin? There was
Yeah.
9 calls.
Yeah, it was not. It was not.
There were 9 trade calls asking for Rico.
Asking for Rico.
Bro,
And
if only as we as fans got to see what all 9 of those teams was willing to give us. So we, but they would never let that out because if it was something really good, they would not want to hear us talk like, damn, why the fuck did you not do that?
I'm pretty sure Cincinnati was
which
on that.
Which one? I want to see what I like the trade value wise. I'm cool. I want to see which teams called. I want to see the teams.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
I'm willing to bet you Cincinnati was probably one of those teams.
I'm pretty sure too.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm pretty sure Cincinnati was one of those teams.
Like Ed just said, I think if we see the teams, we'll know about what they was trying to give up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how about this?
I still think even if you don't do it as a 1-for-1, I still think you go get Logan Wilson.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. I don't know how you don't.
Shout out to Terrence Farrell. He said, we aren't as bad as we looked on Sunday. We're not. He said, we ran into a buzzsaw with Buffalo coming off of 2 L's and freaking by week. I said, no way they could come in here and get beat by what's left of Andy Dalton. Some truth to that. I ain't going to argue against that. Miss Douglas is in the building. She said, what's up, y'all?
What up, Miss Douglas?
You know,
what about this one, y'all? What if the Giants, Chuba, Scatterbo just went down.
Yeah,
that's true.
That could be a real strong possibility right there. No bullshit.
But he ain't a first running back though. He ain't RB1.
Who is Scatterbo? Scatterbo's
RB2.
No, he's not. He's number 1.
No, he's not. He's RB2.
Somebody look, bro. I have the RB1 running back on my fantasy. When Tracy went down, Scatterbo was RB1, and he stayed at RB1.
Okay, so the RB1 even when Tracy went down,
even when Tracy came back. Now that Scatterbo's done for the season, Tracy now is officially RB1.
Man, Flame for Jesus is. He on a heater right here, bro. Shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat. He said, and we might need to stop here and discuss this. We signed Turk. Y'all just told Pop and Clayton he's been played out of place. $54 million. Because Dan Morgan wanted him. And $30 million guaranteed is 1 sack and 3 pressures worth that through 8 games. Fuck no. See what
Granted, he didn't play all 8 games.
Right. He said,
that's still sorry no matter what.
It's still horrible. He said, see what we get Evero to work with. He said, people are still putting him down. Man, I'm going to be honest with you though, Flame. If we pay him $54 million over 3 years, then Evero wanted his ass too.
Yeah.
There's no way Evero did not want him.
Because guess what? Bobby Brown, who does a better job, who backs him up at the same position, got paid less.
Bloody Knuckles in the building. He said, we don't need Shador. He said, or his antics this season is what is. He said, or his antics this season is what is, get our quarterback out on draft. Don't waste a pick on him for what? What did Shador do this year? I thought he was pretty quiet.
We're talking about his antics, I believe, in college, potentially carrying over to the NFL.
Listen,
I feel like that whole experience.
Buddy, hit the link. He said his antics this season.
No, there's no antics, bro. He's been nothing but supportive with everything that's going on. He's been supportive about Dylan Gabriel when Dylan Gabriel got caught up before him, bro. He hasn't done nothing. Even his dad is not even in the picture at all right now.
No, because he keeps telling his dad to stay back. He's telling him don't come.
Like what antics? There's no antics coming from Shador.
As far as this season, there have been 0. And I said this on a live a couple of months ago.
He's been a model citizen.
I stated that I feel like for better or for worse, what happened to Shador, be it by design or because that's just how it happened, I think the entire situation humbled him a little bit. You can look at it as a good way or in a bad way. It did, but
or he's not gonna get what he wants doing that shit, and you ain't played yet. So sometimes you got to get.
Yeah, well, true. But if Cleveland is, if there is any meat and potatoes to them wanting a second round pick, they're not going to get. You would have to be a team where you were down to like your second practice squad QB because you already elevated one guy from the practice squad and now he's hurt. So now you're down to the guy that you brought in as your practice squad QB for the second time. Like that's where you would need to be willing to give up a first, like beyond desperate. And it's nothing against Shador or what he could potentially do in the NFL. It's the fact that he's not played a single down outside of in preseason. He's not done anything. So that's where that's going to come into question with any team if there is any truth to that.
And plus, right now, that's where Cleveland is at right now. They put themselves in a situation where they are literally one quarterback away. Literally, they're one. Like once Dylan Gabriel goes down, it's Shador, and that's it. They have no other quarterback.
Well, they'll start if Dylan goes down. They'll have to go get somebody regardless.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Shout out to Derek and Katie said, shout out to Flame for that gifted membership. They're showing Flame that love back, man. Shout out to JP with the $5 super chat, man. He said, stop looking to trade for everyone else's players, especially bench warmers. Draft and develop your own. There's a whole lot of truth to that. I agree.
There is, but you're not gonna be able to get everybody in the draft.
Yeah, and Shador is not. Shador hadn't played yet. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't got no miles on him. And shit, I wish we had got his ass. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Once he got past a certain point, I said I am not the biggest fan of Shador at all.
Because of the antics in college.
But to be honest, once we got to round 4 and he had not been picked, I'm like, okay, we have an opportunity to potentially do something to give our guy competition. And it doesn't mean that Shador is going to be guaranteed to start. He's going to be QB2. He'd be a young QB, a developmental prospect. He would be what Will Grier was supposed to be for Cam Newton.
He would be what Kirk Cousins was originally to RG3.
Right. And you just and at that point you just let the season play itself out.
Exactly.
Hey, look, let
the dice roll. My fault, Juan.
No, you good. I want to read Faith for Jesus $5 super chat. He said, we need a QB, but I am not giving up a second for a 5th round pick.
No.
And we all agree with you. Listen to this though. And I know Tri-State, look, watch Tri-State's response when I say this. Tri-State. We want to go get Shador for the skill, right? But imagine if we brought Shador Sanders to the Carolinas. As far as the seats, Cam Newton all over again.
I mean, he's a polarizing athlete, and he hasn't even stepped on the field yet professionally. And he's already one of the most polarizing athletes in the NFL.
So David Tepper, the dude that cares about his money, should be sold on that aspect. If anything, even if you just make him a backup.
And you know what the positive to that is too. Bryce he got to fucking play now.
And
because the second he plays bad, the media, the fans, everyone, we want Shador. That shit would. Woof.
Shoot, there were people wanting to see Hendon Hooker after this past game.
He should have started.
If Bryce Young doesn't play again and Andy has the same first half he had against Buffalo and Green Bay, Hendon Hooker's going to be in second half. We'll see then. Maybe even earlier. Honestly, I'm preparing for us to get absolutely walloped by the Packers. Like 37-10 type shit. And we get that 10 on a fucking garbage time touchdown with 3 minutes left in the game. Little petty touchdown.
Shout out to King Rook. He also said that they wanted a second for
They know no team is giving up a second.
And with Bryce, it's not 37-10, it's only 37-17 at that point. It's just one touchdown more. We're still getting our ass whooped though. An extra garbage time touchdown.
Mm.
Yeah, there is no way Bryce was going to beat the Bills. I'm sorry. No
Yeah,
matter no
Price was
matter
not
how
beating the
much
Bills.
no matter how much
Well,
these
yeah.
fans thinking that it'd been a much better game, bro. Bryce would not be able to
The,
handle that defense.
the
I'm
game
Come
would
sorry.
have
to the
looked different.
hold tight. Coming to the show, man. I told him to come through. He hit the line. Bloody Knuckles. Welcome, Bloody Knuckles to the show, man. Bloody, what's good, baby?
704 fam, what's happening, everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, Bloody.
What's going on? I'm hearing this nonsense about this damn Prime boy. What's happening?
Uh-huh.
Not there's
Talk
nothing
about
crazy.
it.
There's nothing crazy going. There's nothing crazy going on, man. It's
No,
just
it's almost like a would you do it kind of conversation. But for a second
I
rounder,
wouldn't touch that
I'm
ball
not
with a
I'm not
10-foot
trading
pole.
I'm not trading a second
Mm-mm.
rounder for anybody who wasn't picked in the second round at least.
I'm
Ain't
not
no
touching
way.
that kid with a 10-foot pole. No. Mm-mm. No.
Tell me why, man.
Me personally, I've seen him in college. Now can he throw the ball? Yes, he can throw the ball short. He can throw the ball, across the middle of the field. He's a solid quarterback. I know he came down here and he looked good in preseason. That's cool. Me personally, I think the little boy is a prick. I think the little boy is arrogant as fuck. I think the little boy only wants to be coached by his father, and that's the only person he listens to. If you try to listen to somebody else, he's going to get an attitude, especially when things don't go his way, especially on the field, because I seen this shit when he played in Nebraska and fucking quit on the team. I don't want him.
Sorry.
And no, Twan is not going to be Cam all over again. He does not carry that energy. He's not
And the
the
fans, he
athlete.
will.
Well, because the fans are fucking idiots, bro. He's nowhere near close to Cam. Cam
not
criticized
in
him a little
talent.
bit in
Not
college, and then
not
all
in
of a sudden
talent.
he catch an attitude about it. Shannon,
Not
you
in
can shake your
talent.
face all you want, bro. But hey, that's how I feel about it.
What's funny though, Bloody, I'm laughing because Edge will tell you everything you just said, I have said to Edge countless times about Shador. That's why I said I'm not a big Shador fan at all. But if I set aside all of the obvious stuff that I don't like him for, and I just look at what he can do football wise, then sure, I would take him over Andy. I would potentially take him over
He's
Bryce.
better
All
than
these
Andy,
things.
correct? He is better than Andy.
Now y'all ain't
Right.
going now.
But
I
if you were to ask me to include everything else,
will do
everything
this
you have
now.
said, I have said to Edge before.
Now
He's
this
arrogant. He can be a prick. He's a diva. He does a lot. Not diva as in he's flashy and he does the thing with his watch. Not that. Diva as in if something doesn't go his way on the field, he pitches the equivalent of like a grown man temper tantrum. I've seen it all.
and
And it's
everything
just like,
everything y'all said right now, they said the same thing about Cam Newton.
But see, the difference between and listen, I wasn't the biggest fan of Cam Newton.
No, they
Everything y'all
did.
said right now,
They
said about
did. They said the same shit about him when he was at Florida. They said the same shit about him when he was at Auburn. But when he put
I ain't
booster
hear it in Florida.
asses,
I'll be honest.
But when you,
he said they said shit in Florida. But when he put booster asses
yeah.
at Alabama, when he put
Right.
booster asses to
but
Alabama, all
But
that
see,
shit.
here's the difference between that. Cam was a freak of nature of an athlete and a hell of a quarterback. Prime son, nothing close to that. Yes, he put up some good numbers, but y'all got to go back and look. He only looked for 12 majority of the time. That's why Jimmy Horn ain't get the numbers he was supposed to get in college. That's why Weber, I think it's Weber or Webster, he didn't get the numbers that he was supposed to get. Because the ass wasn't supposed to lose to fucking Stanford when they went to Boulder what it was last year? Yeah, last year.
Yeah.
Is like I say, the kid he can play quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. He is. But all that extra shit, nah, I'm good on that, man. And I don't need Bucky and what's the girl name? Deandra to come up there to Charlotte and doing a little show and everything like that and just make a spectacle of everything because they brother over
but here's the thing though. As much as I agree with everything that you said about how he acted in college,
man.
I honestly the Shador that we're going to be getting now after he's gone through what he's gone through, I don't think you're going to get the same
He's
Shador.
not going to be that guy.
He's not going to be that guy. That's why I said I think this whole process, for better or worse, humbled him in some manner. And
that's too fast. I need 2 more years.
And guess what, Bloody? He ain't going to be playing for his daddy no more. You got to do things differently.
And plus, his dad doesn't want to coach in the NFL. He even came out and said, "I don't want to coach in the NFL."
Trust me, I ain't worrying about Prime. He got his own issues, and I ain't talking about health wise. So,
exactly.
but the issue is him. It's him. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gambling it. I need to see two years of him being silent, sitting there supporting the team. Oh, and that whole little thing, him supporting Dylan Gabriel, man, that's fake. He just saying it because it's the right thing to say.
Everybody is fake, man. You think Cam was really supporting Mac Jones? He got to say that. He had to say that. Hey, man, come to the show, man. To bring some more life to the show, man. Look, we ain't talked to him for a minute. We don't know what to expect. C-Dog 1983 TV in the building. What's up, C-Dog? You're in the building, C-Dog.
Thank you.
Well, he'll join him
Yep.
Equipment.
A little technical difficulties.
But look, man, I'm going to get this little debate going right here on this situation. Popping bullets.
Oh, yep. Carson Wentz is done for the season, too.
Buddy Knuckles said he don't want to go here because of his antics.
What antics?
And what he did in college. Shout out to MDJ365 on the app. What he said too. He said the same thing I said. He said Shador in Carolina can work and bring the attention Cam brought. That boy got a nationwide following, whether y'all like it or not.
I know.
And most of that nation is African Americans that want to see that man win, who thought he was done wrong in that damn draft.
If you're calling 2 speeding tickets antics, I mean, that's crazy to me.
No, I ain't talking about like if he a criminal or nothing like that. No.
I ain't talking about the antics on the field. The same thing they said about Cam, like the watch.
I'm talking about his attitude.
Yeah, except Cam actually won shit.
So he throws his wrist up and say, "Yeah, you know what time it is." We got a quarterback that don't do shit. All he say is super. Oh man,
I've already said that. Setting aside what I don't like about him, would I take him over Bryce Young and even Andy right now? Yeah. If I'm looking strictly at from a football standpoint.
Roadmaster said Shador is just Andy with a better arm.
I don't know what. I don't know about that.
Hell
can't say that. You can't say that yet because we ain't seen him play.
Shador does not have an Andy Dalton arm. No. He has a solid arm. He's good across the middle. He's good underneath. He has good anticipation. He always had that. But he's not an athlete outside of the pocket. He will get caught.
We all know that he's a pocket passer.
We don't need him to be.
He's not scrambling. He's a pocket passer. Even Shador knows he's a pocket passer. He knows that.
Yeah, and with our current banged up line, oh boy,
he's gonna get killed back there.
Yeah, right.
And then what's gonna happen? He's gonna start whining, bitching, and complaining. Man, these guys ain't blocking for me.
Jesus God.
Well, y'all go get Lenore Sellers. He can run all day. Go get Lenore Sellers.
Bloody, because I would hope.
And here we go with this shit. I didn't have to deal with this early in the morning. Lenore Sellers, he's a hell of an athlete. I watched the man against Alabama. He is not ready for the NFL. He needs to stay in college and he needs to transfer.
I would almost agree.
Because if he goes to the NFL, only thing everybody gonna look at his size, his stature. Oh, he's built like Cam Newton, does all this extra shit, and the boy gonna go out there and get hurt, and y'all gonna find out he can't throw. Oh, he's a bust. He should have stayed in college. No, he need to stay in college. Go to a program that actually run either RPO or somewhere where he can actually develop to be a quarterback in college and look good, and then move over. Then he's still gonna need to sit a year.
Now let me see if
Drew Allard did the same thing. He went back to college, and now look at him, tore ACL.
Let me see if
Drew Allard.
Hey man, it's a gamble. I mean, look what happened to everyone's beloved quarterback. What's his name? Shamar Moore up there in Philadelphia. It worked for him.
Let me put Bloody Knuckles to the test now. Because now one of the things I always do when people go as hard as you do, and let me see if you're going to pass the test. So if not any of the people we talked about, then who are you eyeing, Bloody Knuckles? Who do you want us to go after?
Me personally, I've been looking at I've been looking at least two guys. One guy I wanted, but then he don't have the deep ball accuracy consistently for me at Kansas State. Avery Johnson, but I really, me personally, like Sam Levitt out of Arizona State. Bro had a good year last year when they went to the I think they went to the playoffs last year. I know Scatterbo rest for 1,600. I know, but the kid really jumped off the screen for me. This year, Arizona State, yeah, they just lost their last game. I think they lost their last game, but when he wasn't in there, they got their ass waxed. But before all that, bro can push the ball down the field. He's mobile. He to me, he's a diamond in the rough quarterback.
Yeah,
and I think the kid got some good potential if he's under the right system. Because I know how you feel about Canales, but that's just me. I know everybody's all over Mendoza's nuts right now for Indiana. I'm like, to me, Indiana got a nice defense. They are a complete team. He got to show me something against Ohio State. I didn't see much against Oregon. He played a little bit better than Dante Moore. I think that's the boy name, and even him. He didn't play well against a tough competition. So he got to show me more. But that's the only quarterback right now that I'm eyeballing. Nuttmeyer,
I've got a
he
nice
ain't
handful that I've been eyeing.
Drew Aller, he ain't it.
You know who?
My man Klubnik is not it.
You know who Bloody Knuckles reminds me of when he debates too, man? Bro, look, you and JP are always on the same page, bro. Y'all are the same guy. Y'all think the same way. But he even took to the look. He said, "Get him, Bloody."
The only thing is that JP does not want any court. I already know because he said it many times. He does not want any QBs under the height of 6'2" or 6'3", and Sam Levitt is not as tall as that. I don't think. I think he's a little on the shorter side.
I think he's about 6'3" listed, so he probably about 6'1" and like 7'8", so maybe 6'2".
Oh yeah, because they do that. They inflate that all the time. That number.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. So
okay, I like that, man. Shout out to Bee's Knees. I mean, I know she goes by another name though. She said, "We need Dalton to never ever play again with us, right? Pop, right?
Right.
Eagles have Carolina native Sam Howell.
I love the Sam Howell idea.
Ready for the taking. Doubt we have to trade something crazy for him too, bro.
Especially after they just paid Tanner McKee.
Not really, because the Eagles
okay,
traded a little bit of something to get Tank Bigsby in Jacksonville.
I want Tanner
McKee. He's not very tall, guys. He's not a tall quarterback.
No, he's not.
He's not. Sam Howell's a gunslinger. Kind of reminds me of Baker Mayfield a little bit.
He almost looks like Baker Mayfield when he has a beard.
He has a strong arm. He can run, but he ain't over 6. He ain't over 6'2". That's it.
I mean, man, he's 6'1".
Oh no, I was bringing that up because as many conversations about short quarterbacks as I've had with JP. Good Lord.
Yeah. Well, JP just need to worry about that quarterback in Michigan that they got handcuffs on. Just worry about him.
You talking about Bruce Underwood? I mean, Bruce
Underwood. Another Bryce Underwood.
Right, yeah.
I mean, he's a physical specimen. Another one of these quarterbacks made in the lab that they still throwing bubble screens and slant routes to all day.
Well, I need to see it because I ain't seen nothing.
Listen, he's a Michigan quarterback. Michigan don't produce quarterbacks. And don't give me the Tom Brady shit. That was
2000 now.
Yeah, I brought it out of him. I knew it.
Oh, he gonna hit the link for sure now.
Yeah, bring your ass.
Niggas hating on a young, rich, broke
bring your ass.
See, here we go.
Quarterbacks.
But C-Dog, I hate to tell you.
Okay, besides Brady, name another quarterback that they produce. I'll wait.
What does his money got to do with anything?
Because when you don't like somebody, first thing be like, man, what's your fat ass doing then? That's why he got more money than you. That's all motherfuckers got to say is talking about somebody's money.
That's just C-Dog, man.
So, I was gonna say, and
money ain't got nothing to do with his personality.
No, he can pull more bras than you, bro. Okay, he got bread. I don't care.
Rollmaster said that C-Dog.
That's what I was about to say.
What that do for us?
My fault.
Him being rich, okay, and
that's the reason why he's a fucking brat.
JP with a $2 super chat. I hadn't even look. He said, "Bloody, you're smart." He said, "DJ Khaled voice. You're smart. You're intelligent,
bro." But Michigan don't produce quarterbacks. So
C-Dog said motherfuckers hating on Shador.
here we
His
go.
dad never been in trouble. Shador never been in trouble. You motherfuckers hating on a rich kid. Who
Here we
hating
go.
on him?
Nah, he talking about me because I
Oh,
don't.
And I guess
want
myself,
Shador.
because I just wasn't for that. If you're going to act that way, at least act that way. And then, like, I know people say, oh, they said the same thing about Cam. Yeah, well, Cam went undefeated. Cam won championships.
Exactly.
What are we talking
But
about?
they gonna retire a boy jersey for what? Just because his daddy's the head
Oh,
coach?
no, he
Fuck
won
out of here.
championships.
Now Travis,
The guy
I
he
can
won the blend,
understand
too.
why they retired his jersey to an extent. I can understand him. No,
Shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat. He said, whoever the quarterback is might pay to be able to run for life.
Mm.
We don't even know who is available on the offensive line. This game may be a 10-sack game against us.
Oh, stop it. I don't even want to picture Micah Parsons breaking some sort of NFL record.
Well,
Nope.
he might kill Bryce.
Nope.
Oh, so
I'm
he
not
gonna
gonna lie. If there
try to
was
one
ever
up
a
on Myles
game,
Garrett, huh?
He gonna,
if there was
Man,
ever
we
a
about to
lay
lay
down
game,
Bryce. He gonna
We
lay
about
down
to-
Bryce
we-
nicely.
Yeah, we're going to
He
put
ain't
the
gonna- he ain't
worst
gonna hurt him.
line in front of him that you've ever played against him
Well,
before with.
He gonna try to one up Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett get 5. I'm gonna try to go for 6.
I'm here to tell y'all, if there was ever a game where they would continue to say, "Oh, his ankle is still hurt," it's going to be this game. I'm just
So
telling y'all.
that means
right
we're gonna
now.
throw Malik Hook out there then, because Andy can't go no way.
They ain't
Hendon
playing the
Hooker?
hooker. They ain't throwing him out there for some
Oh
reason.
well, that means Andy
For
gonna
some
be
reason,
broke up.
I think, yeah. Well, I mean, because he's expendable. I think
True.
for some reason, I think Canales is holding Hooker close to the vest. I don't know why, but he is.
Hey,
Well,
what,
well,
look,
he did.
if he
Well, he
cherishes
did
his
say
fucking
he
job,
enjoyed
he
him.
need to go ahead and let him play.
Hey, he did say he liked him. He did say don't.
I don't think he must see this the thing, right? I
Hendon
don't think
Hooker
he's gonna put him out there now, though.
bring some stuff out there, man. He says he
I don't think he's gonna put him
brought
out
him
there
in for
now
a reason.
because of that line. He ain't gonna put Hook out there with that line. He ain't gonna do it.
Well, all we gotta do is be on the Rico train all next week.
That's exactly why we're gonna have to go in that draft and get some old linemen. I'm telling
Man,
you,
look, I'm saying right
we
now,
gotta go get him.
Canales,
Gotta go get him.
if you don't run that ball next week, now some people are already blaming you for some of the injuries. You're gonna get somebody killed. In no
Jimmy
way you
Horn-
can have Bryce or Andy Dalton dropping back the majority of that game, man.
Yo, Jimmy Horn, he's straight now. I know he got his bell rung the last game.
Yeah, he's straight. He's straight.
Yeah, I was about to say, didn't he just play in this past game?
Yeah,
I thought.
he did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
No. This is the game when he's talking about where he got his bell wrong. He got his bell wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't heard anything about otherwise. Excuse me.
Man, what the fuck is C-Dog talking about?
I know. Well, don't worry. I know that we're talking
because
about us running the
dude was
ball,
doing that
but
little dance and
you gotta.
shit.
So now all of a sudden we're racist. Okay, C-Dog.
No, he
That's
talking about me.
adorable.
And listen, I ain't too hype on that boy either.
See, here's the thing.
Y'all follow up this ESPN hype just because a motherfucker win or does all the little antics and shit. That shit don't excite me, bro.
C-Dog loves hype, man. Look, I asked C-Dog. Look, I love C-Dog to death. But one day I asked C-Dog who was the better rapper between Jay-Z and Gucci Man. And this man tried to argue with me for my. You already know who he picked.
Oh, the clone?
I was like, man, bro, like that just told me everything about you, bro. You gonna pick Gucci Man over Jay-Z? Nobody in their mind doing that, bro.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about us running the ball, but Josh Jacobs ain't nothing to sneeze at. That boy's a beast.
No,
he ran out
he's not.
What our defense gonna do against a high caliber running back like him?
I think the defense
until Evero can finally pull at least a quarter of his head out of his ass and realize, oh, Bobby Brown shouldn't be there. And we need to move him here.
Hey.
That's what we're gonna see.
Hey man, bump Josh Jacobs. What the hell are we gonna do against fucking Tucker Kraft?
I'm not. I mean, I get why you say that, but
you saw
nothing against Tucker Kraft. But let's not act like Tucker Kraft does that every game. He doesn't do that every game.
He is leading tight ends right now in catches and yards.
Correct.
Obviously, he's doing that.
He's
He had a hell of
Ain't
a
no
game
losing.
last night.
You're right, Edge. He's getting 150 plus receiving yards and 2 touchdowns every single game. You're right. I guess I'm wrong.
So guess
It's
what?
He had a hell of a game
So
last
guess
night.
what?
It's
If you
it's the
know
yards
I'm
per
that,
not
game
taking
is what
anything
he's
away from him. I'm
it's
just
the
saying
yards
he's
per
not doing
game
that
that
every
he's
game.
getting.
Continue, Twan. Sorry.
if Edge knows that, then Evero knows that. So if Evero knows that they're gonna go to their tight end, what the fuck is he gonna do about it? Nothing.
Not
Well,
scheming,
normally that's
not
where
Evero,
your
scheming against
linebackers come into
because
play,
not
but
Evero
we
scheming
don't
don't like
have
against
to
him.
those really.
adjust. Evero don't like to adjust. That's
Well,
why he's killing himself.
linebackers are usually the focus on most of your tight ends. And right now, Trevin Wallace, unless there's been an update, is hurt.
Yep.
So it's going to be Rose Boom and either Claudin Shiralis, Bam Martin Scott, or I don't know who the other one is. There might not be another one after that.
Get Shirless off my team.
It's
He is so
Shirley.
trash.
It's
He's trash.
Shirley's right now. As right now,
He
it's
is
gonna be
trash.
Shirley's until further
But-
Oh
notice.
my God, go get Logan Wilson, please. Just go get him. I
They're not
swear.
gonna do it. They're probably not. See, I'm not disagreeing with that pick. With that guy, go get him. He's a good linebacker. I think the only problem is that they're gonna look at because he's 29 years old. I think
Okay,
that's the
and
only
Rose
thing.
Boom is like 28 years old. And
Man, you say 20 anything, you are still in your 20s.
I'm not
yeah,
saying
and
that
he just turned 29. So I mean, it's
Listen,
just
I'm just telling you
You've been
what
on the
I
earth
think
for
that people
29
gonna say.
years and they treat you like a grandfather?
Hey, some people do.
Twan, you already know this, man. In the world of football, the moment you hit 27, man, you're like, hey, he's on decline. We got to get somebody who's like,
That's what
we
they
got to
say.
get,
That's
we
all
got
I'm
to get
trying
the
to say.
18.
Damn,
We
I
got to
thought
get
it
the
was 30.
18-year-old in.
29, so they going back now?
So I'm
it's
gonna tell
20.
y'all
Yeah,
something.
bro, it's like that, dog. It
Let me
is
tell
like
y'all,
that,
let me
bro.
tell y'all something. That's always the dumbest shit I ever fucking hear.
But
Listen
it's
to
true
Calais
though.
The
Campbell.
dumbest shit I ever hear. Because guess what? Look at all these old
Ugh.
niggas in the league that's balling every damn Sunday.
Calais Campbell, Cam Hayward. What's his face just went back to the
Flacco.
Eagles. I mean,
JJ
What's
Jansen,
his face?
Brandon
See what
Graham.
Flacco look like
it
the
literally
weapon?
slipped my mind. Brandon Graham, thank you.
What about that old blonde head motherfucker
Fucking
still over there at the Saints with the weird looking mustache?
Bobby Wagner.
So Derek Brown
Freaking
gonna be falling off next year then, right? He gonna be falling
Yeah,
the
man,
fuck
it's gonna
off.
be time to
But
trade him.
I'm just telling what they how people talk. That's why I threw it out there. That's
no,
what
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you said that, Pop. I mean, but that's how these motherfuckers
Yeah.
think, bro. I'm like, what are y'all
That's how some of
talking
these
about,
GMs.
bro?
That's how some of these GMs think too, man. That's what they're going to
Yeah.
saying. Like, oh, he's 27 years old. We need to go ahead and start looking for that replacement right now.
And that's probably why they got a bad team. Motherfuckers that think like that probably don't have good teams, bro.
Yeah, man. See, he had a down year this year. The numbers ain't the same. His production fell off. Yeah, he's old. Trade him.
Yeah.
And then he
That's
goes
really
to
how it
another
is.
team, and it's like age didn't do a damn thing but make it
Maybe he
better.
just gonna fit in your damn system.
Maybe he just had a bad year. Probably was going through something off the field.
Which
That
is
shit does
100%
affect
true.
players.
They cuss the Sea-Dog ass out in the chat, bro.
I'm ready to see Bam Scott.
Oh, Bam.
I want to see.
I'd like to see more of
Bam.
Bam. He's been on special
Yep.
teams a bit, but I'd like to see more of Bam too. I know he's raw talent, but I'd like at this point, shit.
JP told C-Dog, he said, I don't pay attention to niggas who don't even know proper grammar.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh God.
They don't pay attention.
Here we go.
He said they don't even know proper grammar.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Damn.
Wow. He said
Okay.
that, right?
See, there it is, right there.
Right.
Right.
And technically, it wasn't kids because I actually like Shiloh. He's good for the internet. He don't need to play football. He's a great content creator. So it's not all rich kids.
Not on our team.
I think he's serviceable.
I was, you know what? I was going to say, so I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave it alone.
Flame
Somebody
says when two or more meet in the name, you're in church. Facts. Somebody's done. Y'all done made Flame break the Bible out. Who got pissed Flame off like that?
Damn, what I do?
Shout out to Sam Smith. He
That's
said, "What
not
up,
you,
Jeff?"
bloody.
I'm like, damn, I
Damn.
caused
At
this.
this point, they're going at each other in the chat. It's not even you
I
at
was like,
this
damn,
point.
just what I said somebody should do, and I hurt people's feelings. Damn.
Nothing.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, so that's what it
I
was,
said,
JP.
damn,
No
what
one
they
under
say fuck
6
me
foot three.
for?
See, okay.
I knew D Money was coming. D Money said, "I think Terry Rozier was talking to Andy."
Oh God.
Wow.
Hey, go ahead. Hey, go ahead. Take this bet off, man. Go ahead. Do this, man. You be all right.
But you know
You know
what,
he
y'all? I know
Boy.
I don't want any other short. I guess you could call them short. Everybody is tall to me, so you'll have to forgive me. But it's just I almost
Wait.
want to look at a quarterback, not necessarily the best one that's on the board, just guys who have fight and grit can do wonders in a leadership position. And I know JP has heard me talk about him. Edge has. There is something about Diego Pavia.
Pavia?
There is
Boy,
something
I'll take
about
that kid
Diego
right.
Pavia.
No,
I'll take that kid
No.
right now. That kid.
no,
You
That
keep
bro.
saying no, but
no,
why?
no. He's a college
Why?
Hey, buddy, you
quarterback.
don't like nothing, bloody.
No, because that is a college quarterback, just like Haynes King is a college quarterback. They're not
And
NFL
so is
quarterbacks.
Avery Johnson. What are we talking about?
Golly. At least Avery got a little bit better potential than this guy. He
What has
doesn't.
Avery
Not to
done?
me.
It wasn't Pavia don't have.
And like I said,
Pavia has
I
been
thought
part
that
of-
Avery Johnson was going to be better until I saw he didn't have good deep ball accuracy. So I
But
just
Pavia
okay.
Diego Pavia is literally he's been part of a team that has been beating good teams both last
Vanderbilt,
year
yes.
and this
Mhm.
year.
Hey, man, shout out to Flame for
I mean,
Jesus, man.
and he's got the mentality. I mean, there's just something about him. I like him.
Mhm.
He's not somebody I would take, obviously, in the first or second. Someone will take a chance on him in the third, though, easily.
I'll get him in the fourth. I'll get him in the fourth.
I agree,
Shout out
Claire.
to
I like Pavio as well. I like his personality. I like his spunk. I think he got moxie. Do I think he's a great quarterback? No, I
But
don't.
he can be developed.
But-
Everything that Pavia needs can be taught.
That's
But
where
that
I agree with you at.
mentality isn't always
But that
teachable.
mentality,
You have to have that.
He a dog.
So
That's one thing I will
he
give you.
gives you
I'm
that
about
Baker
to do it to
Mayfield
y'all in
type
a minute,
energy.
bro. Hey, shout out to Flame for Jesus with the $10 super chat, bro. He said torn after Dan Morgan. He said after Dan Morgan said we wanted different players on the defense the year before. He said, I don't think that he let Evero pick a player for this defense. These all Dan Morgan picks. And that could be true. That could be true. But you don't want Evero making no picks. But I truly believe that Evero has something to do. If you're gonna get paid $53 million, man, look, why would they invest that money in him unless somebody wanted him bad, bro? Well,
I mean, that's fair. But there's so many other. I could talk about these upcoming quarterbacks. I've looked at so many.
Mhm.
I mean,
I don't like
Pavia's,
looking unless you're special. I don't even like looking in the draft for quarterbacks. I'm always looking for somebody who shit is up in the league.
Go get Will Levis then.
Nah.
Will Levis is somebody I would entertain.
Not for me, but I think
Will Levis is somebody I would entertain, but it's not.
Man,
He's
Malik Willis.
Nope.
We've talked.
Malik Willis don't
I'll
believe
bring
in
him.
himself.
I'll bring him in.
Roadmaster said Andy mixed the Gatorade.
Oh my God! Nah, he gonna sit there and tilt that shit over. So he can be all diluted and weak.
And the Flame told somebody said that earlier. Said that
thank you, Flame.
That Shador carried Colorado by itself. And Flame said,
there you go.
Nobodies. He said he beat the nobody. Flame said he beat the nobodies at Colorado.
Thank you, Flame.
And Roadmaster said that Flame, he got exposed in that bowl game.
Thank you.
Shador never had an offensive line in front of him either.
Well, that's his father's fault.
Ever. Let's put all this shit into context too.
Yeah, he never did have an offensive line.
Yeah, well, that's his father's fault.
Like he's the head coach. I brought my Louis luggage. And it's Louis. Quarterback situation. Oh, that's already taken care of.
This is a new name I've seen in the chat, man. Shout out to Jeremiah Emmanuel J. welcome to the 704 Charlotte Bound Show, man. Welcome. He said, would you take a chance on Tyler Huntley, even just for competition?
Yeah.
I'll let anybody compete with Bryce. I'll take a motherfucker out of high school right now to compete with Bryce.
Stop. No.
He might win.
No. Not just any. That was funny to know.
I mean, I won't go no further than that. Y'all thought I was selling a joke too, man.
Oh God, damn.
If you say this is the best quarterback in high school right now, I would put his ass out there against Bryce.
The best quarterback in high school allegedly is going to Tennessee, but he may be.
And I guarantee Bryce will be nervous.
Man, stop. I mean, he's taller than Bryce, I think, but I mean, no, not a high school kid,
bro. What the fuck?
T. Thompson said this linebacker class is elite. So,
I do like those two linebackers from Ohio State, though. I think
that's all we got to hit first.
Oh, I agree. I think you have to go linebacker first.
But this Carolina,
that's why I'm not looking at guys who are going to be immediately guys that are going to get taken in that first round because, I mean, we would have to do the game. Who the hell did we just beat? The Jets. That would have to be the last game that we win this whole season for that to even be in consideration.
Okay.
Like going 4-13, because I don't know how you continue on unless there's just really someone in free agency, or if there's a guy that you really want to trade for, and that means bye to your first round pick this year. Then if it's going to be someone worth your while, so I don't know.
Shout out to Jay Pizzle. He said getting an ad for an AI girlfriend is wow. Who the fuck is YouTube on nowadays, bro? I don't even know what that's. What is JP talking about with that?
He got an ad. He got an ad in the middle of our stream while watching it. He got an ad.
Yeah.
Wow. They do that now.
Okay, so shout out. Hey, look, YouTube. Make sure we get our money for the ads now.
Hell no, man! They're gonna get that money first before we even get it.
Of course, I mean, but look, we get money every time they play an ad on this bitch. Shout out to Flame for Jesus with that $10 super chat. Did I read?
You already read that.
You read that one.
Yeah, you did read that one.
Well, I didn't read this one.
No,
shout out to Flame for Jesus for the $5 super chat. He said, "Just curious, have you looked at Miller Moss, Aries Claire?" He said, "I like him in the third or fourth."
Louisville.
I would, but I don't think Miller will even get taken in the third or fourth. He might, but I think he's going to be a 5th round pick, somewhere in that 5th, 6th range. He looked okay when he was at
USC.
USC was USC, I think.
It is.
But he didn't. But he also. But I think there was also. But then he got. I can't remember if he got injured or if he got benched. Something happened.
Benched.
And then now he's at Louisville. Something about these Louisville guys. Well, I mean, shoot, we've Jack Plummer, and then the other kid that there was another one, or that one, he didn't come here. That's right. He went somewhere else. But no, he's at Louisville now. I like him.
Shuck.
He's got, Shuck or Show, whatever his name is.
Shuck. Tyler Shuck.
Yeah. Isn't he starting for the Saints now?
Yes.
They
pulled Spencer and put him out there.
Shout out to Rollmaster. He said we got some bad motherfuckers in the 704 that can compete with Bryce.
I can't throw, bro. I ain't got no.
I can't throw.
I wouldn't bless with the shoulder.
I can't throw either.
Oh, and Flame said he played for Tillis. Torn. Yeah.
Who played for Tillis?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Wow.
Shut up, JP.
Wow. I mean,
over here because look, I'm short. Everybody's taller than me. Get over it.
I thought Miller Moss would be better, but he ain't really jumping off the screen with me either.
I like Miller Moss for the same reasons, kind of why I like Pavia. It's more of that mentality, that grit, that fight kind of spirit that I can get sacked 7 times, but I'm still going to get back up and play as if I never got sacked at all. Just that mental fortitude is something really good to have because, you've got people like Bryce who, when Bradley Chubb comes flying around the corner at you, you don't even hold on to the ball. You just drop it.
That motherfucker was so scared.
That
boy pissed on himself as he was dropping the ball.
I'm just saying. I would rather have a guy who is willing to take the hits if he's going to take them,
Hey,
and not
when Bryce saw
literally
him coming,
throw the ball.
when Bryce saw him coming, he pissed on his balls and his pants.
Oh my
Like,
god!
it's a wonder in that mic'd up that they showed of that whole play. It's a wonder you did not hear him go, "Oh shit," or something like that. Like, it's a wonder because he reacted, and everybody
Vice
kept
versa,
saying from that angle, "Oh, Bradley Chubb got a hand on it." No, he didn't. He dropped it. He literally said, and like fight or flight, and flight kicked in real quick.
Bryce got to defend himself.
Shout out to JP, man. JP showing super love today, man. Shout out to JP, man. We really, really appreciate it, brother. We really appreciate it. We appreciate everybody that gives anything to the show, man. It can be $1. We're going to appreciate it just like the people who give big money because you didn't have to do that. And that's love. JP with the $10 super chat said, my theory on QBs is simple. Get someone with physical attributes, requirements from jump. You can teach or develop the QB things like reading defenses. Height, strength, velocity can't be taught.
Well, velocity can be improved, but no, it can't be taught.
Now, here's the thing about reading defense. Not all coordinators can sit and teach you the right shit. Defense. Right.
Yeah. The reason, and then I want to add to that. I'm glad you said that because I wanted to say that on a show one time and then forget. The reason why some quarterbacks can't read defenses is because the damn offensive coordinators can't read them either.
No, that's true.
No, that's true.
Look at Caleb Williams. How you gonna tell him something that he can't pick up on?
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to quarterbacks, and this is something that I've just heard from like talking with someone who's a former NFL player. He said probably one of the best friends to a quarterback is not even his offensive coordinator, and it's you. It's almost better to have a fantastic QB coach than an offensive coordinator if you're looking at it from a QB standpoint.
QB coach
makes sense.
A QB coach should be the most elite, best asset on the coaching staff when you're trying to develop a young quarterback.
Right.
Not the OC, the QB coach.
Yeah.
And it's because of that reason, and they will specifically because that is their responsibility is making sure the quarterback is up to par. They will have the time to teach him stuff like that. And if he knows it and can point out things, that's even better, which that's what you hope for. But tasking that with an OC, they're not going to do it. And it could be because of the exact reason that that Bloody Antoine just said. But it could also be because they're not going to have time for that. They're going to delegate it. So you better have a great, fantastic QB coach.
All right, man. So I'm going to do this now. Because I got the people that I love is on this chat right now. I got my family, my 704 family on this chat right now. And a lot of people have been asking, Twan, why was you out for those days? And I asked Allah to get me through this. I lost 3 people in a span of a week and a half. And that's why I was away. And I thank y'all for giving me time to heal, get myself together, and come back. They say like death comes in threes, and it really seemed like that was the thing. So the first person that I lost was my stepdad, and his name was Donald Best, man. And it was my sister's dad, and this was him right here. And I thank him for what he did for me and raising me. And he did what he could, but he succumbed to diabetes. And everybody out there dealing with diabetes or something, make sure you get yourself checked. But he will be missed. Try to change his life around the older he got and do right. He just wouldn't do right by his illness. But no more pain for him, man. Then after that, one of my best friends, man, I lost my best friend lost his wife. And shout out to Yvette Lanier. And she blessed him with 2 babies, man. And they're grown now. They're in their teens. Shout out to my boy Julian. And Yvette was a cool girl, and she battled some stuff too, man. But all this shit came to me as a shock, bro. And so she's gonna be severely missed. Very beautiful girl, as y'all can see, man. And pray for that family and pray for her kids. That's too young to be losing your mom or your dad. And just when I thought it was done, man. One of my best friends in the world, bro. 30-something years. I lost my brother Terry Owens. And I lost him to cancer. So everybody that knows, fuck cancer, man, And this is like one of the best guys you could ever meet, man. He would give you the clothes off his back. It was nothing. That's my brother Terry Owens. And oh man. Pray for his family, man, the Owens family, his kids, his family. And I got that J Electronica playing in the back, man, because it's real. And if you hear the words, it says, for all these people, I got numbers in my phone that's never going to ping again. I'm never going to get another text from these people. It's never going to ring again. Because God called all these people home, man. And unfortunately, we don't get to pick who stays and who goes. And I selfishly want all of them to still be here. And I waited till tonight because I wanted to do right by them, man. So take a 10-second moment of silence. And I hope I ain't set anybody up in a bad way or whatever. I had to honor my people on my platform. We'll get a 10 seconds moment of silence. I appreciate that, man. Woo! Thank y'all for getting me through that, man. I really, really, really appreciate that. Man, call somebody that you love tonight. Tell them you love them. Saying, I know it sounds cliche, but you never know when the people you love are leaving this earth, bro. Don't do like me. Because with my brother Terry, I beat myself up. Because I could have spent more time with him. I could have went to go see my stepdad more. And when these people are gone, they're gone, man. All right. Let's get back to some football. If you lost somebody,
Bryce is short. So Bryce is short.
Yeah.
So Claire, what's his actual height, Claire?
Well, they say he's like right barely at 5'10", but whatever. I think he's really more like 5'8", 5'9", but
5'9" 3/8, close to the 5'8" range. Small hands.
But what's crazy is to me that's not tall, but that's definitely taller than me. So
average, not athletic, no long arms, no long torso, no long.
Let me say this real quick, man. Shout out to Room Master. He said RIP to your fan, man. Shout out to JP with the RIP. Shout out to my man Supernova Moore. He said rest in power to each one of them. And Road Master said got me thinking about my own mortality. Just we gotta all take care of ourselves and do right with our bodies, man. And check on each other. And then Claire can tell y'all that's been the theme.
Yeah.
Since we've been created, because this show started off of death.
Damn.
Rest in peace to my man 704, Charlotte Bound. This show is named after one of my brothers for life. You know,
R.I.P. Step.
shout out to Step, man. So do right by each other. Hey, look, man. Just give me a second. Just give me a second.
I was trying to make you laugh. I wasn't trying to make light of your situation, by the way, Twan. I just had to say something to kind of break any sadness and tension.
No, you good. I just want to make sure I'm straight. All right, okay.
So I heard Dave.
Look, man, let's go ahead and bring.
Let's
bring somebody to the show though, real quick, man. I've been talking with my brother behind the scenes. He was on the show about a week and a half ago, but he said, "Tom, when y'all go live and hit him, he's back here, man. He showed up like he said, man. My brother, I welcome y'all, man. For yours that don't know this, man, bro. My man, dropping gems, is in the building. Gems, what's up, baby?
How you doing, Twan? How's everyone doing?
Good, man.
What's going on?
What's going on, bro?
Man, I'm just happy you guys are talking football, man.
Yeah.
And Twan, you know, I literally just got home and I heard everything. So I'm sorry for your losses, and
I appreciate it, bro.
Here to support you in any way. And yeah, I told you I'd try to get back on. So you know, here I am, man. Ready. What are y'all talking about?
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Flame real quick, though. He said, Twan, I'm going to keep you in my prayer. Please, Flame. And keep those people, man. Keep all their families in prayer, man. Bro, I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to JP with the $10 super chat, man. He said Timberland boot soles at 3 inches to any man's height. He said Bryce took his combine height measurements.
No, it's true. He did, actually. He really did.
Oh shit! I thought bro was trolling.
He said you judge laughing out like Bryce's AC's height.
You foul, JP.
I needed that right.
While
foul, JP.
While we're doing all the praying and stuff.
Okay.
Hey, Flame, can you pray for Bryce's ankle? I appreciate that.
Man,
appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. I know you can do it. Put it in the chat. A small little prayer.
A small little prayer.
On a serious note, too, man. I know he ain't gonna say it, and I ain't gonna put him out there, man. But you know, I said like you never know what people going through, man. You know, Papa's too humble to say it, man. But keep popping y'all prayers too, man. Everybody on here. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't Papa say what he need to say his own time, but keep your prayers for Pop too, man, and his family. Never know what people going through, man. Sometimes people come to these shows, and I know that, you know, Jim, we about to get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because they dealing with shit in their life, and they need a break from reality. Bro.
Yeah.
The subject today was are we a quarterback away, man? And you know, we've been discussing people that we could potentially look at next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you right away, man. Do you bring back Bryce or Andy Dalton if you're the GM?
You asking me?
Yes.
Dude, okay, here's how I see it. We don't bring back Dalton. Like that's stupid. I think the reason why he was brought back this year and Bryce didn't, get any competition was because the plan was, live or die with Bryce while he's on his rookie contract. And I think in their eyes, I think Dalton was just more of like continue that development with Bryce, help him along in his third year and hoping that he wouldn't get injured. And maybe they felt kind of like, ignorantly that if he did need to step in, he could do it. This coaching staff isn't the smartest all the time. I ain't here to shit on him or anything, but like it's kind of obvious to me. There's some other things
you can shit on him. You can shit on him. Go ahead.
Well, because I do still want to have faith with him, dude. And trust me, like I'll tell people what it is all the time, but here's what I think's happening right now is they were trying to build a culture. So they had to rely on some of the veterans, like the Corbett's a little bit, the Chuba
Yeah.
Hubbards, maybe a little bit of Andy Dalton to help with Bryce because they had that relationship. And I think he's got to let go a little bit. He's got to go with the hot hand and Rico Dowdle. Same thing. We were paying what's his face more than Chuba 2 years ago. What's his face? I fucking forget his name, bro. I don't
Miles
remember.
Sanders.
Yeah, we were paying him more than Chuba. Chuba got the bulk of the
That was such
carries
a
'cause
dumb contract.
it was. But right now, Rico is the fucking guy, dude. You can't argue 6.5 yards a carry or whatever it is versus 2.5, and it's clear as day. He's got that spark. But I don't. But to answer your question, man, I'm sorry I'm going on a little tyrant here. I was driving, listening to you guys all the way here, but I would bring in competition. I think Bryce is going to be on the team next year. I don't know about a 5th-year option yet. If he shits it up the rest of the year, you're stupid to give the option. But if he plays like he has been, I don't know yet. You have to bring in competition, man. Like you let Dalton go. This year there was no way they were going to bring in three guys at quarterback on the roster. So they went with the two, and they need to replace Dalton, in my opinion.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Signing Bryce Young to any type of contract other than some baby ass money will be the dumbest contract to do that will be signed next year. If the Carolina Panthers wanted to try to pay this man, people would literally say, "What are you paying him for? What did he do for you? How many wins did he give you?
True.
How many wins does Bryce have on his resume?
He is 10-25.
And you're gonna pay him?
Depressing. That's depressing.
And we all know Bryce didn't win some of them games.
You know.
Really beat the
I got more chances playing with a revolver.
Oh my God.
I got more chance playing with an IED, and I've done that before.
Man, you might be out of here, Edge.
The upper room.
The upper room. When Jesus.
Sing it, Edge. Come on, with falsetto out there.
Y'all relentless, man.
Let me ask James another question. James, how much longer are you willing to deal with Canales? We don't get into Evero too much because he got to be going after this year, man. That'll be shocking if they brought him back.
Fuck,
I think he is coming back.
Whoever?
Ain't no way.
Check me out. Listen.
What do you say? Ain't no way, boy.
remember what you said, and you said this, Twine. You have said that Canales doesn't know defense. He was never in the defensive room.
A defensive coordinator don't know defense.
No. He says Canales doesn't know defense.
Canales. My fault.
So that means you got to bring in somebody totally different, who now you given all these picks and free agents and stuff like that to try to rebuild this defense. I don't think he getting no head coach position. I don't. So I think he coming back. But I could be wrong. I mean, if he leave, I won't be mad. But then again, you got to be able to replace him, and that's the thing. Who are you going to replace him with that's not going to be threatening Canales' job? Definitely not no Brian Kelly.
Bro,
bloody thing, man.
Bro, I swear to God, if Brian Kelly even sets some foot up in the Carolinas with that fake Southern accent voice, I swear to God, I will lead this motherfucker.
Why you don't want him to be a part of the family?
No, hell no.
This motherfucker don't need no money. He just got $54 million to do nothing.
That dude got paid $54 million just to sit at home and not coach no more.
NCAA got it. Shit. And see, look, the thing with that is this. But then you got Nick Saban that likes to keep taking his crusty ass on national TV, defending coaches and like why you shouldn't pay players. They gonna pay a man $54 million to stretch his balls or go get paid by somebody else. Man, the NCAA got to start rethinking this shit, bro. $54 million buyout?
Yeah, they're getting so much money from these TV contracts.
It's not just a TV contract. They also take it away. They also take it away from the school from different school programs
Oh, that
as
damn.
well.
That's
As well,
fucked up.
because so prime example, I know somebody who went to Virginia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
When Virginia Tech fired their coach, they took away from the veterinarian program that they had at Virginia Tech. They took money away from that
That's
to
crazy.
pay the coach for the coach to leave
That
Virginia
is
Tech.
foul as hell.
That's why people.
All,
That's why more and more people.
all schools do it, man. All schools
That's why more and more.
they
Not
take
all of
away
them.
from the least amount. They take away from the smallest and least department ever, and do that. And mind you, Virginia Tech is one of the top rated schools for veterinarians. Mind you
Damn.
that.
So that's why people don't. A lot of people are saying don't go to college now and whatever because
It's a
is
joke.
college really about education now? As most, especially Power 5 colleges, everything is revolved around sports, mainly
Yep.
basketball and football.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Mostly
play another
football.
sport in a college, kick
Mm.
rocks. That sport don't make no fucking money. It ain't 87,000 people crowding in to watch no ice hockey game or to watch field hockey or
You'd be
not even
surprised,
fucking
man.
baseball.
No,
No,
baseball
you'd be
damn near
surprised.
dead.
No. You'd be surprised what some of these schools will pay money for, man. Like there are some schools who will pay
You
top
ready for
dollar to
this?
play baseball.
Let me tell y'all
Well,
something
that's
that
true.
y'all already know. Football players and basketball players at every college university pays for every other sport.
Well, mostly football pays for
They
every
pay
other
out
sport
all the scholarships
Yeah.
for every other sport for the money that they generate.
because they gonna generate the biggest crowd.
Imagine some girl on playing women's field hockey that nobody would ever know in their lifetime on full scholarship. For what?
Well, it's the same thing with gymnastics, and
Yep.
only one I knew was that girl at LSU that kept getting promoted.
Yep. Her and fucking the one girl from Auburn
Mm.
Yeah.
that made the US team.
And the most you can do with gymnastics when you're done is either be a stunt person or go into the Olympics. Because that shit is over with after college.
Well,
Hey,
the
do you mean
goal is to go to
veterinarians,
the
like people that work with animals and stuff?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Veterinarians.
okay.
Yeah.
Gems, man, thank you for coming through, bro.
Yeah, man. I like hearing football talk, and you guys, I've been listening. I like what you guys are saying, except for Shadur. Shadur can fuck off for all I give a shit.
But I'm the hater though.
We're not calling you a
Well, let me
You
put it
and
this
Dropping
way.
Gems is hating.
Yeah,
Nah.
you know Hendon Hooker, dude. Like, I'd rather have him than Shadur.
We've been asking
Bro.
for him.
Look, when the draft was coming up, when Hendon Hooker was coming out before he got hurt, I was
Everybody.
pulling for Hendon Hooker to come for him to come here. I wanted us to draft a Hendon Hooker, man.
Right.
But when he went down, we didn't.
Yeah, when he
Right.
went down, it was like there's no point in grabbing him because we're not gonna be able to have him or use him.
Let me get back.
during the
Let me
first
get back
year.
to my boy. Let me get back to my boy JP's super chat with the $10. No, Flame for Jesus. My bad. The Flame for Jesus $10 super chat. He said we need a general manager.
Damn, already?
You gotta love Flame, man. You gotta love Flame.
Flame.
This dude
And if
is
you know
on-
Flame don't like the quarterback. You don't like the quarterback. You don't like Bryce.
And y'all say I don't like nobody.
No, but look, the two people you got to know with Flame is he don't like Bryce and he don't
Right.
like Dan Morgan.
But continue reading those talk.
He said we need a new coach. Hold up. Let me get something for him real quick on that one.
Oh, go ahead, drop the dime.
I'll give him
Drop
something
it.
on that one. Hold on. You said we need you said we need a new coach. Okay. It's coming. It's coming, Flame. Right about
No.
Okay. We need offensive line depth. Yep. We need a defensive line that can rush a quarterback.
Damn, we need a whole defense.
We need safety, linebackers, and corner.
Damn, just revamp the whole team.
That man said, Twan, what don't we need?
A kicker?
Okay,
But
I'm good.
you can literally get all that this year.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with the GM. I agree with you with the coach.
Mm-hmm.
As far as players,
the offensive line is because these motherfuckers all got banged up. We need defensive line that can't rush a quarterback. Why you ain't put Evero in there? Why you leave Evero out?
maybe he likes Evero. We need a 3-tech. That's what we need.
Look, man, Evero cannot. Just more like the Carolina Panthers DNA in the past. Evero does not know how to pick talent, bro.
No,
he don't.
He picked talent that fit his scheme.
What scheme?
His
What
scheme is shitty.
Right.
What is his scheme, bro?
Because you keep trying to look like Kansas City, and you ain't Kansas City.
Dropping gems. This man plays DBs 30 yards off the receiver.
Oh my God, exactly.
I'm waiting to see our defensive line up on the line, man, and the whole secondary about 25 yards away from them. This man puts us in a damn prevent every other play, bro.
You don't like
JP said, AC, take Edge's mic away from him right now.
I didn't even hear what he said. What he
Yeah,
did.
what the hell did I
What
do?
did he say?
What I do? What I say?
I can't take his mic away if I don't know what he said.
I don't know what I say.
What did you say?
Did I say something? Did I say something about your Michigan Wolverines that haven't beat Ohio State yet?
Man, JP knows fuck Michigan all day.
Oh, wow.
I just can't talk right now because
I feel you.
Florida State we need
y'all need a prayer.
Shit is sad, bro.
Yeah. but just know this.
Don't talk to me about college teams that need a prayer.
You start your first 3 games off breaking fucking records.
But listen, South Carolina was trolling Alabama with y'all war chant though at the game.
Was a good game. That was a good game.
That was a shitty ass game.
I love that game. I love that game. That was a good game.
Yeah, that game was shitty. South Carolina should have won that.
So you boys to hold on to the ball though, bro.
Trust me, they about through with him. They about through with him.
Clay, you know why I had a bad year in college? Because my Seminoles lost to Frank Wright and Stanford.
Oh, jeez. I mean,
the fuck?
I mean,
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Frank Wright led. I mean, oh boy.
Damn, Twan.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he only there for a year. They hired him for a year. They told him he wasn't shit before they hired him.
Let me ask y'all this.
I mean,
do y'all think Pat Jones gonna be cut since he got that back surgery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of that,
that's why we need more edge rushers. DJ Wallace's contract up after this year.
Damn, bro, I didn't even know Pat Jones needed damn back surgery. Man, what the hell?
Yeah, he needed back surgery.
Yeah, he had season-ending back surgery, Twan.
Man, I wasn't looking at. I wasn't keeping up with no news, man.
So between him and DJ Wanham, I mean,
I'm glad dropping gems. I'm glad you heard the show, man. Because we in our fluff time. You trying to get out of here, man. And so I want you to come back.
Monday Night Football
over here, like, oh man, that shit boring as hell, but they ain't talking about shit. What I got over there, man? You caught us at the end in our fluff, and I know probably me, Edge, and Pop, man. I got to go ahead and get these people out of here on Monday night, man, because we get to watch that game. But we're gonna go ahead and do some shout outs, man. We'll start off with you dropping gems, man. Who you want to shout out, bro? And I'm gonna put you on the line too, dropping gems. Also, I want you to do your shout out, and I also want you to tell us what do you guys want to hear us talk about on our next show. We'll do the same thing with Bloody Knuckles and Pop.
Fuck, dude. I don't know. I would. I don't got no one to shout out, man. Like this team
Shout
is.
yourself out, shit.
No, so like they win 3 in a row, but they're against losing teams, and then I can never get my hopes up because I feel like a 40-9 or whatever the fuck it was game is around the corner. They're not making smart decisions as far as who they're giving the rock to, but I have hope. I don't know yet. Like I could have told you. I did try to tell people a couple years ago Mike McDaniels was going to lose his team, but I can't say that about Dave Canales. I don't know. All I know is that it feels like he's a fucking Pop Warner coach sometimes, just handing out consolation prizes all the time.
It ain't just me.
Yeah, dude. But if it works out, it works out. I don't know. I'm kind of wait and see. I'm not saying we should fire him, but I don't know, man. Here's what I'll shout out. I like that. I do see I see more heart in this team than I have the last few seasons. But we shouldn't be fucking letting the Bills. I don't care who the Bills are. We shouldn't be letting them run up 40 points on us. Like Vero needs to like do something, dude. Like adjust his scheme. Like do something, man. Like
Vero adjust? No.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was I'm not all doom and gloom, but it's just hard to give shout outs right now. So, but as far as
I was just talking about to your family or whoever, man. Like anybody on the panel, I'm definitely not the Panthers.
Yeah, I guess shout out to my sister in New York and my brother out there too. But they ain't listening. I could send them links to shit that I do. They don't pay attention. Anyway, but yeah, as far as like what to watch, dude, I don't know. I think it's kind of interesting to see like what kind of positions we looking for to improve, and then kind of keep an eye on what players in college to look out for, so we know who to watch on Saturdays.
Shout out to Dropping Gems for coming through here today, man. Bloody Knuckles.
All right, Twan, first off, condolences to you and your peoples. You know what I'm saying? I got to say that first.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, no problem. First thing, shout out to the 704 fam. Yep. Always, you know what I'm saying, it's good to listen to y'all, talk to y'all, debate with y'all, laugh with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Love to hear y'all insight because y'all make me better. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to JP for defending me, bro. Big up to you
JP,
too.
Man. That's your twin brother,
bro. Also, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the 803, my city. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole state of SC. Yeah.
South Carolina in the building. Hey, Nuck, any idea? Any suggestions on what you want to hear us talk about on the next show?
I mean, honestly, to be real with you, bro, nah. I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, just let it happen organic. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your heart, question you pop out there, and it'll just start matriculate. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
I also want to do things, man, that people want to hear about, you know what I'm saying? So, we don't, we don't want to do nothing selfish over here and only present what we want to talk about. We want to talk about what the fans want to talk about as well, man. So, hey, Pop, it's on you, bro.
Yeah, I want to shout out Bryce Young for showing,
this about to be
proving to me that he is not the worst quarterback on this roster. Thank you to the red rocking chair, aka the red tampon. You're gone, buddy. I think I would like to talk on the next show or future shows. Kind of break it down, these contracts. Who are we saying that we're probably thinking that's going to be out of here?
So you know what?
Kind of get a picture of what the draft might be looking like. Even though
you know what? I'm gonna let as far as that show, I'm gonna let that be an Edge show, man. Edge keeps up these contracts, and he's the numbers guy.
Time on.
There you go, Edge. Put that together.
Pop can roll with it too.
Oh, then y'all can both do it. Y'all can both do it.
I use over the cap for my contracts. What you use, Pop?
I look at over the cap as well. I'm not the best at it. I've been trying to get better with it. Because there's so much different dialogue that you got to break down.
Well, we're only going to be looking at our team, so.
Yeah, but you can fluctuate some things and move some things around. Like you actually can turn into a GM with it.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
probably
done
mess
that
you
a
up.
few times.
Yeah.
I've done that a few times. I ain't gonna lie. I done some trades that shouldn't have been done that I like. Maybe.
That sounds like a good idea, man. So you
Fuck
know,
it, Pop.
I just on you. Shout it out, Edge.
Well, shit, Pop. Let's me you run. Let's me you go here and run that show, then, bro. I'll be happy running with you.
Yeah, we can do it
Fucking,
for sure.
fucking two future GMs.
Yeah, we can call
Man,
it.
look, yeah.
What would you do as a GM?
Edge, I'm telling you right now, Edge. Look, and Claire co-signed with me when I said, Edge, don't come with that bullshit, man.
No, look.
Not
The moment I found some look. The moment I find some crazy bullshit that's gonna blow everybody's minds off the water.
Claire,
like,
you know Edge's slogan. Edge will be out here trying to pay a bum $50 million a year, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, look.
What's that phrase, Edge? I can make you what?
5th round pick sound like a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, he will pay that motherfucker too.
Listen, as of right now, we ain't got no 5th round picks that's playing like Pro Bowlers right now.
I thought you were trying to be funny about another 5th round pick.
No. I ain't talking about Jimmy Horn.
No, he a 6th round pick.
He's a 6.
No, hell no.
Oh, okay.
No.
People think I could be Pro Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm legendary.
Yeah, let me get to Claire. Claire, shout it out.
I'm done. I'm done.
Shout it out and get us out of here.
Well, I was gonna make Twan cry some more, but I'm not gonna do that.
Nah, please don't, man.
I'll send it to you separately.
No. Speak freely.
No. Oh, it's a poem about loss, and it helps me. It helped me get over stuff. Are you sure?
It might help somebody else.
It is sad. It's not like, you know.
It can't be worse than what I've been through.
I was gonna say Edge knows this poem. I've read it before. Huh?
I said, I know what you're talking about.
It's from Merritt Malloy. That's the poet. But this is the poem. It says, "When I die, give what's left of me away to children and old men who wait to die. And if you need to cry, cry for your brother walking the street beside you. And when you need me, put your arms around anyone and give to them what you need to give to me. I want to leave you something better than words or sounds. Look for me in the people I've known or loved. And if you cannot give me away, let me live through your eyes and not in your mind. You can love me most by letting hands touch hands and by letting go of children that need to be free. Love doesn't die, people do. So when all that's left of me is love, give me away."
That's beautiful, man.
I love that poem. It's gotten me. I've read it when I've lost people in the past. It's a very good poem. It's all about just understanding that even though people die, love never does.
Yeah, man, you trying to choke my eyes.
I'm sorry, but it's very good.
That's beautiful, man.
Now, how am I gonna get freaky after hearing that? Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Golly.
Really just ruins your mood, bro.
Yeah, it showed it.
Motherfucker.
Leave it to Papa to be the comic relief.
Yeah, that was beautiful, Claire. I love it.
Motherfucking fan over here blowing on 1,000.
Anyway, just to leave on a somewhat, I guess you could say, kind of like a bittersweet note on that. Condolences to you, Twan. I think I've said it a few times. To you, in our.
And thank you for reaching out to me, Claire.
Of course, I still mean. I meant everything that I said. They say that God gives his toughest tests to his strongest soldiers because he knows you can handle it.
I don't want to handle it no more, man. Stop testing.
I know. Stop testing me. I get it. I get it.
I don't want to take another exam for a long time, bro.
Just write me out. Write me out for that test.
Yeah.
But anyway, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who joined us. You know, I can't stress it enough. We used to say it a lot on the show is check on your strong friend. Sometimes the people who we think are the strongest in our lives are usually they are going through something that they're not willing to make you aware of, mostly because they're trying to be the strong friend. So don't forget to tell somebody you love them if you do. And ultimately, God help this team.
Yeah.
I thought it was fuck this
Right.
team, bro.
They are right. God testing them too, man.
Yeah. The football gods are testing
Ankles
this
and
team.
all.
Hey, shout out to Faith in Jesus, man. This is another great note to get out of here on. Faith in Jesus with the $5 super chat. He simply says, everyone have a blessed week. Appreciate all of you. Much respect to the panel, to everyone on the panel, and in the chat, man. Faith in Jesus loves y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And as long as
we
that
know
man can continue to support this show, bro, even if look, even not, man. He's done enough support for this show and given out enough memberships that I'm gonna always keep saying, Flame, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, Flame, we know you love Bryce too, bro.
No more Shot About Show. We out of here, man.
We out.